Williams Jr. has won a PBA record 47 titles. GOAT, greatest of all time. They love him here in OKC. He'll take on Ronnie Russell when we return. Summer Swing continues. We started the PBA Summer Swing with Kyle Troup from Taylorsville, North Carolina. First career TV show, first ever PBA title as well. Not quite as colorful as a spectator. Won his first ever title watching the man who's won the most ever in PBA Tour history, Walter A. Williams Jr. with 47. It's got to go through Kyle's mind. Could I get that many? Could I get close?
The fro didn't look quite as alive.
Russell gets us started, gets a little help, just the 10 stands.
Again, we see another miss left of target on this 52 feet oil pattern, 52-foot oil pattern, I should say. Crashes through the pins, almost leaves the 3-7-10. 3 gets kicked late, it's just a 10 pin.
Which Ronnie from Marion, Indiana converts.
Guess that's low water.
Won here last year, the Summer Swing. The Bear Open in a dramatic victory. Walter coming off the 9-pin win. Has the pocket dialed in. Told us yesterday, still loves the atmosphere. The competition keeps him going. Last PBA Tour title 5 years ago. Very active on the PBA 50 title. Continue to pile up trophies, checks, and accolades. Left lane. Wow. 10 pin.
Good shot there by Walter Ray.
Our friends at Rolltech bring us the stat of the day. 10-pin conversion rate. The general public makes 68%. Won't see Deadeye miss many of those.
As long as he can stay as far right for as long as he possibly can, he has a chance to win this tournament. When he has to move into that 4th arrow, that 5th arrow, kind of levels the playing field a bit because of his lack of power.
All 10 down into the pit for Ronnie Russell.
Yellow
Won
pencil.
4 in his career on TV. In title matches, 8-7 overall in 8 appearances coming in to the Summer Swing. In 2013, won the Brunswick Euro Challenge in Munich, Germany. His first ever win on U.S. soil last year here at the Summer Swing, the Bear Open.
Nice ball change. This pattern is all about direction, and this direction's perfect through the front with just enough back end reaction to drive 10 in the pit.
Back to Walter Ray. No help on the 10 this time.
The one thing that was interesting when we talked to him was that he said, you know, even though this pattern is 52 feet in length, the volume is very light. So the lanes transition very quickly. You have to stay on top of it.
There's the 10, there's his mark. Walter Ray told us he never even thought when he first started bowling, because he started competing quite late as a teenager in California, he'd even get to 10 titles. Well, 47 titles, 7-time Player of the Year. He's done it all. With shots like that.
See him kind of nudging ever so slightly to the middle part of the lane. He's right around third arrow now. Remember, the pocket's right around that 17th board. And as straight as he's going, it's like 15 to 15 and into the pocket. Primal Rage Remix.
Little things all over. It's not a big deal.
For Ronnie Russell.
I thought it was something more than that. Sorry. My footing's already bad enough. Sorry about that.
Boy, has he come a long way. Remember when
the reason why they stopped doing footwork of the pros.
I remember when he couldn't pry it off of his hand on television, and now he's a 2-time winner. Bowled 300 on television. I think the 24th player in PBA history.
They let a look at it. And 60 feet to success for Ronnie Russell. The Doug Gottlieb Show is fast-paced and always opinionated. Get to know Gottlieb face-to-face with the Doug Gottlieb Show, weekdays at 3 Eastern on CBS Sports Network, the 24-hour home of CBS Sports. Ronnie returning to OKC. He calls his greatest victory, greatest moment in his career, winning last year. Looking for help, 7-pin, won't get it this time.
Spin it more, Ronnie. Gosh. That was a range.
20-pin lead for Ronnie Russell through 5. Walter Ray Williams Jr. can actually tie things up with a strike in the 5th and a strike in the 6th.
There's the first. Right at that 1-3 pocket. Cuts it to a 10-pin lead for Williams, for Ronnie Russell.
Straight up 15.5 board. Hooks to the 17th board. Nice react. Talking that ball curving an 1.5 inches.
Isn't that amazing? Pinpoint accuracy, trying to continue that. Left lane, yes. Another for Walter Ray Williams Jr. Back-to-back strikes, evens things up. All tied. Russell, Williams Jr. head-to-head. Each trying to climb the ladder at the summer swing here at OKC.
It's the fastest.
All tied up, Walter Ray Williams Jr. head-to-head with Ronnie Russell. 3rd seed and the 4th seed here at the Summer Swing. Time for Randy in this week's Track Tech Talk. Let's talk backswing.
Yeah, how about old school, new school? Walter Ray on the left, Ronnie Russell on the right. And you're going to see a huge contrast here. Now, look at how high the backswing is at Walter Ray, and look at where Ronnie Russell is. But here's the most important factor. It's the direction of the backswing. 95% of the players on our tour have the ball come either straight back or a little bit away from their body in the backswing. That way the ball can reroute and tuck underneath the shoulder on the way down.
Come on, baby.
Six for Russell. What a disaster, the big four. Just the 4-7 remains up for Ronnie.
You said 6 for Russell. I thought you were clairvoyant because he almost got 6 on that shot.
Wow, this is close.
That was almost the grandma's teeth, and then it turned into a big 4, and then now it's just the 4-7.
There's the conversion.
Walter Ray just very stoic while he awaits his next shot. He just kind of sits there and stays in his own frame of mind, his own head, visualizing what he wants his body to do, the shot he wants to make, visualizing his ball going down the lane.
Help on the 7, yes! Goes down late.
Too good a shot, knocked the strike, and Ronnie Russell catches that 7 late.
Walter had a little fun over that one. For good reason, the Barbasol close shave of the day.
Really nice shot, rips the 5 into the 7. The 7 gets stubborn for just a second and then finally goes down.
Walter trying to stay high. 4-pin stance.
Wow.
So there's that transition we talked about earlier.
Shoot the lane, man.
The light volume, Ronnie Russell's high rev rate, and the first part of the lane that's going to get beat up is the front part of the lane.
Was bidding for the 4-bagger there.
Ronnie Russell's keeping Walter Ray Williams Jr. loose.
There's the conversion for Deadeye. I'm not sure in all the TV matches of Walter's I've ever seen that sort of fun interaction.
Yeah, you don't see it very often, but
Interesting.
it's
Very interesting.
it's not very common.
"20 years already in the Hall of Fame for Walter Ray. Trying to coax that one into the 1-3 pocket, leaves the 10.
Yeah, leaves the soft 10, Dave, and that's the problem. He didn't get his ball to finish high enough into the pocket. And not enough drive to kick that 10-pin out. Spare here, we're all even, but Ronnie Russell is working on a strike.
Oh, left.
Finds the 10. I mean, you just never see that from Walter Ray. He's having fun out here. Chris Gillings, GM, Fire Lake Bowling Center. Qualifying the match play rounds were contested. Great to see Chris here.
What a nice
Said hello
man
to
he
us. Made sure we're comfortable for the show start today.
Great guy. Thank you for all you do for our tour, Chris. Now Ronnie Russell can take a 10-pin lead right here.
Except for the 10-pin.
Wow. Really good shot.
That was really good.
The difference between Walter Ray's shot and Ronnie Russell's shot, 6-pin up and around the 10. Walter Ray shot the 6-pin laid lifeless in the right channel.
Ringing 10, and then the conversion. for Russell. What a match we've got brewing here.
That guy yelled, "Get there" on the spare. Can we re-rack this? So I don't
For re-rack.
do something like 8-10. Re-rack this.
All tied up.
I don't want to win
9th
the
and
8-10
10th frame.
Only lefty Rhino Page waits. Get your morning jolt with CBS Sports Network as Craig Carton and former NFL MVP Boomer Esiason give us their take on all the latest around the world of sports. Boomer and Carton, weekday mornings at 6 Eastern, only on CBS Sports Network.
There, you wreck it? All right.
Kyle Troop's hairdo is unbelievable. He's having some fun back there with his buddies. He's already won on the summer swing. He's been cracking up this entire match. All tied up. Russell. Perfect spot in the 1-3 pocket.
Really good shot again. Ronnie Russell just making great shots. One of the hotter players on tour next to Jason Belmonte. Lost the touring players to Parker Bone III in a roll-off. Speaking of roll-offs, if they both strike out, guess what? We're headed for one.
Wow. Into the 10th, all tied up. This is fun.
Lost to Parker Bone III, Players Championship in his hometown, Indianapolis, earlier this year. After tying at 237 apiece, did Ronnie Russell. Right now, checking out Deadeye.
Left lane. Oh. 4-pin.
How did it get up there?
Same situation he was in the last game against Sean Maldonado. When he stepped up in the 10th frame, he could have shut out Sean, but right now, Walter Ray Williams Jr. in jeopardy of losing. If he spares here and then strikes on his fill shot, it's the same scenario. Ronnie Russell would need the first hit. Fill shot there.
There's the spare. And now here comes the big fill.
Come on. Fill it up. Come on.
Gets it. 60 feet to success there for Walter Ray Williams Jr. A perfectly placed ball in the 1-3 pocket. And the pressure is on his opponent.
Ronnie Russell has to strike on this ball to move on. If he goes spare strike, we're going to a roll-off.
That's what's required for the victory.
Ronnie Russell has not struck the last 2 times on this right lane.
Oh, yeah.
Liked it all the way.
Walter Ray Williams Jr., the GOAT. His run has come to an end today by the hands of Ronnie Russell. Just a phenomenal shot here.
How come yours held and mine didn't? I thought mine was dead flush over there. Can't believe it actually hooked.
So you're the next guy to call me Shimwrecker now. That's weird. You're the only guy left.
Needed 6. How about 10 for Ronnie Russell? He is victorious.
Will we ever see Walter Ray Williams Jr. again on this big stage?
It was a pleasure to call at least one more of his TV appearances.
Time to pull out this America ball here.
175th in his great career. $4.5 million career earnings, most ever. They come up short today, though, and it was good, Randy, I think, to see Walter Ray enjoying himself out there. Really appreciating the moment, as he said to us yesterday. At 55, I'm not sure how many more times I can do this.
Good job, man. Great shot.
Russell advances. Rhino Page awaits. Ronnie, so much success here a year ago, winning on the PBA Summer Swing in Oklahoma City. One step closer to another PBA title. He's alive and well.
Doug.
They call him the GOAT, GOAT, greatest of all time.